Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Rodgers Remix. I just want to make sure someone's out there and that you can hear me and that I am loud enough. So, someone could put in the chat that you can hear me. That would be helpful. Hope everybody is doing okay this morning. Okay, I'm ready. Someone can hear me. Someone's texting me that they can hear me. So, good morning. I'm so excited to be here today because this is the Rogers remix prior to us coming into the school brick and mortar. I'm totally excited about being able to see our young men. So, today's Rogers remix will be focused on the expectations and the procedures that we have put in place here at Cult Nation to make sure that we are safe. First and foremost, every adult and every student in the building must wear a mask. So just want to make sure that we understand that is the first, most important thing that we are all aware of, that everyone in the building will have to wear a mask all day. Also, we are definitely adhering to the dress code. So kind of want to go over with you what the Olmsted dress code is. So you can wear any shirt as long as it has a collar. Okay. Also, on the shirt, we have to make sure that the word, if you wear a shirt with a collar and for some reason it has words on it, you have to make sure that they are appropriate. If you decide that I want to put a sweater on, it cannot have a hood, but the collar has to be coming out of that sweater. Okay. Um, Also, you cannot wear full zipped jackets or hoodies, like I said. So if you, like, once again, if you want to wear the little half zip that kind of stops about here, you can totally wear the half zip. But it cannot fully zip, nor can it have a hood on. Okay. When it comes to pants and shorts, you can wear pants and shorts, but they have to be khaki and they can be gray, black, navy, or khaki. No denim, so no blue jeans at all. Rather, it's shorts or jeans cannot be worn. The only time we allow you to wear jeans is on Friday if you pay $2. It's a $2 fee to wear jeans on Fridays. Okay. Also, you cannot wear sweatpants, and you always have to have on a belt, especially if your pants are going to, they're a little loose and they're going to kind of drop down a little bit. You must make sure that you have a belt on. Okay. Shoes must be closed toed, so no flip flops, none of those little cool Nike slide ins. You must have on full covered toe shoes. Okay. You can't wear hats, bandanas, do rags, walk around in sunglasses. You can't have any of that on either. So I just wanted to make sure we were clear about the dress code, and we will adhere to that dress code when we come back April the 5th. So kind of want to go over the procedures for you when you enter the building. Now that we've went over dress code and I've made it very clear that we will all wear a mask. So I kind of want to start with our bus riders. So when you get on your bus, you will have assigned seats every day that your bus driver will assign you. When you get to the school, no one is allowed off the bus until an administrator or someone on said staff comes to the bus, and then we will begin to line students up. Once you're lined up, you will have someone check your temperature. If for some reason your temperature is over 100.4, you will immediately be escorted to our health room. And I'll kind of talk about the procedures of the health room in a little bit. But if you're fine, then you will stay in that line and you will be escorted to your designated area. What I mean by that designated area is that if you are a sixth grader, you will be escorted to the auditorium. As soon as you get to that auditorium, there will be a breakfast kiosk where you can immediately grab your food and then go sit in your assigned seat. There will be an assigned seat in your holding area as well. If you are a seventh grader, you will immediately be escorted to the upper gym where there are bleachers, and you will have an assigned seat to sit based on your homeroom teacher. And that's where you will sit. There will also be a kiosk there where you can grab and go with your breakfast. Now, if you're an eighth grader, you will be escorted to the cafeteria. That will be your holding area where you will be told how to go through the line, grab your breakfast, and sit in your assigned seat. Once again, all holding areas will be assigned their seat based on their homeroom teacher. Because what will happen is when it is time to go to class and be dismissed, dismissals will be staggered. So your homeroom teacher will come, line you up, and then escort you to the classroom, and then let you know when you will go to your locker to put your items in your locker. Okay, so that's entering the building from the bus. Now, if you are a car rider or a walker, there will be staff members in the front of the building because that is where you come to the front of the building that will check your temperature as well as give you a sticker. And then once again, if you are a walker and you do not pass the 100.4 temperature check, then you will immediately be escorted to the health room. If you are a car rider and you fail the 100.4 temperature check, then you will simply just leave with your parent or whomever is bringing you to school that day. Okay, so that is the procedures for that. Kind of want to talk about the health room from here. If for some reason you have to be sent to the health room due to that temperature, what will happen is when you walk in, there will be a desk. Someone will be at the desk asking you specific questions, and they will contact your parent for pickup for you to go home. Okay. Kind of want to talk about lunch. Your teacher will line you up and bring you to the lunchroom. Lunchrooms will be staggered. Every classroom will have a specific time to keep the numbers of those in the lunchroom to a minimum. And so when you're in the lunchroom, every student will sit on one side. There will be a marker on the seats that cannot be utilized. So you will not sit in the seat that has the Olmsted sticker on it. That way we can definitely follow the guidelines of keeping students and staff as within those 6 feet. So what will happen is you will sit there. The only time that a mask can be removed is while you are actively eating. Like I said, if you're at the table, all students will sit on one side and be facing one way. So there won't be a student in front of you eating. Everyone will just be on your right and on your left and behind you. And once you're finished actively eating, you have to immediately put your mask back on, and then we will come around with garbage cans so we can start disposing of your food. You are to stay in your assigned seat in the cafeteria until your teacher arrives to once again line you up and escort you to your classroom. Now, when it comes to water fountains here at Olmsted, the district has blessed us with the little water bottle dispensers. So every student at Olmsted on their first day of school will receive a reusable water bottle. And you can use that throughout the day to fill it up. And that is what you'll use because we will not be using the typical water fountain due to our current situations. So just wanted to make sure that we covered that. Now, in every classroom, there will be hand sanitizer for you to use. And your teachers will make sure that you know how to ask for that and how to utilize that. There will be bathroom breaks specific for each classroom. And at that time, what will happen is that your teacher will line you up. The whole class will head to the restroom. We have made sure that every other stall is covered if it doesn't have a wall to it. And then once students go in, there will be a staff member reminding you to make sure that you're washing your hands. You will come out and line up and waiting for the rest of the students to finish. You will be walked back to the classroom, and our custodial staff has a list of bathroom breaks. And what they'll do is they'll come in and clean after those bathroom breaks. So just wanted to make sure that you were aware of that as well. And then, as far as lockers are concerned, in the morning, like I said before, your teacher will let you know when your locker time is. And then at the end of the day, your last period teacher will let you know what time you guys are to go to lockers as well. For dismissal, what will happen is your class must stay in the room until a support staff or administrator comes to your classroom to let your teacher know that it's time to line up, and that teacher will escort you through the hallway, through a specific stairwell, depending on the classroom that you are in and what grade level, and out the door to the buses. Now, if you're a car rider, they will direct you to go down the correct stairwell to go out the front of the door, as well as if you are a walker. So that is the basic process that will happen here at Cult Nation, just to make sure that we are all being respectful, responsible, and safe. It was so good spending some time with you today. Like I said, I cannot wait to see every young man that has opted to come back in person. I can't wait to see you all. Have a great, safe spring break. I will talk to you soon.